Hi everyone, this is Lang. So today I am coming on because I wanted to share my outgoing swap. And this swap is the Everything Disney, who is hosted by Dian, who is Dian's Designs on YouTube and Instagram. And this is her second annual Disney swap. She hosted one last year, but I did not participate. I didn't make the deadline. But anyway, so now I am ready to mail this out tomorrow, which is Friday, and hopefully she gets it by Monday or Tuesday. But we'll see. We'll see. So first off, I made two to swap, and I also made a hostess gift. But I will show first off what I made to put everything in, and this is what I had created. I don't know, is it too close? So this backpack is a backpack that Natalie, who is Put Some Bling on It on YouTube, and I don't know what is her Instagram, but she has a tutorial on this backpack, and it's quite big. I mean, I would say 4 inches across here, and then let me see, how big is this? This is about almost 8 inches across here and 8 inches tall. So 8, 8, and yep, this is 4. So that's how really big it is, and I made a lot of stuff to go in there for my swap partners. So I did make two, but this is what I had adorned it with. Oh, this one's got squished. So what I did is I made like a embellishment to go on the top of the lid. I created, that's a Mickey head rosette, which is in back here. I put a starburst die cut. I put a doily on top of that from Scrap Diva. And this is from, I don't remember this die. But I cut this out and I layered it on foam. So there, the word is on glitter foam, and the shadow part is on, that glossy black cardstock that you get from scrapbook.com. I cut out this pretty balloon dies. This is the double Mickey head, Mickey and Minnie. So that's what I did, and I placed it on that embellishment. So what I did here, I hold on the lid. This is, I think this is a drawer pull that you use when you make a 3D cabinet, or something like. But you can use it for anything actually. So I used it to hang my dangle, and I got this sometime last year. I think it was from Aliexpress. You see, it's so cute with the pants in the hand and the ball with some little foam balls in there. So that's what I'm hanging on here. And this is what the inside, it's pretty big and deep, and it can hold a lot. So I'll be showing you what I'm going to be putting in there. And on this pocket, I put some die cuts on the lid. I got the pants, Mickey's pants, the shoe, and a couple Mickey heads here in glitter foam. This is like a foiled cardstock, and this is just a regular yellow cardstock. So this is the backpack that I'll be gifting everything in that I made. And the first thing that's going in there that I wanted to share, I created some bag toppers. I use Scrap Diva's cutting die. It's a doily die that you fold in half and you can create a bag topper. I sewed around the doily with some gold metallic thread, and I layered the the bag topper with some white netting. I think this is a netting. And I used a die that I had to make this wheel and the bowl. I don't know where all these dies are from, but it's all random that I had in my stash. And this is also a random die that I had in my stash, and it came with the hand, the shoe, and the pants. Mickey's hands. Mickey. And I cut out the word magic. So that's what the bag topper looks like. They're all the same but in different colors. And I sewed all of the doilies and folded it in half. So that's what the bag topper. So this is what's going in the bag. And also, I created a policy envelope and I adorned it with the cut apart, a ruffled paper ruffle, and sewed it across. I sewed around this cut apart. I created this bowl, and I don't know I don't know, ZF Party? I don't know. Don't quote me, please. And then I also had cut out a Mickey head and placed it behind. And there's a red netting back here, as you can see. And that's the envelope. And in here, I did like an album kit. So the recipient, my swap partner, can create an album. If they want to put all their Disney photos in. But this is using the large half Mickey head, and it already has the holes that is cut out so you can make your pages. So that's what I have in here with a couple binder rings so they can attach it. So that's what's in this envelope. And let's put this back on before I lose the tag. There we go. Alrighty. So that's the album kit. I created this half Mickey head card. And this die came with that larger die that I used to make the album kit. So this is part of the package, the bundle. And it also had Best Day Ever in the set and the bowl. No, I think the bowl is not part of it. It came with a bigger bowl. But that's what the card looks like. So the recipient can use it for whatever. I also had created some of these cute Mickey head backpack. How cute are they, right? I love this cutting die. I think I don't know if this is a cast craft die, but might not be. I have no idea, but I had it in my stash for a while. And I just can't find it right now after using it. Maybe I put it in with another cutting die, but I will definitely go look. But look how pretty. I love this detail in the zipper and the tiny little Mickey heads. So I have it with the repositional glue dots on this vellum paper. So my swap partner can take it out and use it. I also created a couple bowls, and I I think this bowl is part of where is it? I don't know where I put it, but I had cut out a lot of these bowls out of the glitter foam paper, so I could use it and adorn it on my pages or whatever I can use it for, bag toppers and whatsoever. But I did this bowls for my swap partner. Hopefully, she'll like it. So this is what's going in. Actually, it is, yeah, that's part of it. So that's gonna go here. I also have these vellum pouches. I'm sorry. These vellum pouches that I created using Bethany's tutorial, who is your crafty BFF on YouTube. And in here, I made a few of these paper ruffles. So, the recipient can use it on her projects. So they're all in Disney colors, red, black, yellow, and then a couple ruffled ones in the paper collection. So this is what the pocket looks like. I love how easy it was to create this vellum pocket. We take things out and you cannot put it back in. But so I just had it the lid closed with this Velcro dot, so easy for the recipient to get it out. And in this pocket, I have a few die cuts that I had. Hopefully I can get it out, but it's quite a few that they can use on their projects. So hopefully they can use this for something. And in the last pouch, I have I made this beaded pen with a yellow pen and these beads, a silicone Mickey head bead, this berry bead, so sparkly, and AB beads, sort of like a lavender pinkish color, but more lavender, and a yellow. So that's the pen, and a mini pokey too with a dangle. Is that pretty? I got an ice cream, a Mickey head key, and a few beads. And on the top, because it had the metal sticking out, I just placed and glued this yellow bow on it with a pearl embellishment in the center. And it's a tiny pokey too, I would say about 4 inches. So it's got a yellow bubblegum bead, a clear Mickey head bead, and this berry bead with a couple of the bead spacers, rhinestones. And my husband had these, so I kind of had took some from him to use it to hold it so it doesn't have the pokey. Yeah. But that's what the pokey 2. It's so cute. It's tiny. I love this size. I have to order more. So I hope they'll like that. And the other swap partner will have a different color. I think it's a blue, or I think it's a light blue in the other swap partners package. So that is going in the bag. I also had created a cute little shoe box, and I used a star die to open up this area to put a window using acetate, and then I made a border for it. So in here, when you open it up, it's got a little mini shoe. It's a shaker shoe. So it's very tiny. See how tiny it is? You got the tiny little bows. It's a house slipper, I would say, but it's a shaker. And this measures, let's see, almost 3 inches. I would say 2 3/4. And I placed this furry fabric in here just so it makes it look elegant. And Minnie's shoe can go in here. And there you have it. Isn't that cute? I loved how this turned out. So I also created some words for my swap partners. It's got the red glitter on the holographic silver background. And these words are KS Craft words. And flip it over, I have it on glitter paper blue and glitter black paper words. So pretty. It's always good to have words, you know, because when you're working on projects, so much easier, right, to get it and put it all, get it done really quick. And I created a Memdex for my swap partner. Simple, you know, hope she likes it. Put a few flowers here. I used this die comes from Scrap Diva Designs Memdex camera. That's, I think it's what it was from. If I might not be sure, I have no idea, but I think it is because I can't find it now. And it's out of the package. So I just put a Mickey head in the center of the lens. I put this on foam. And then I just adorned it with some cut aparts here, some tags. And I got my info. I got a pocket here with my info. And that's my maker's sticker. So that's the Memdex. I created a card for my swap partner using the cut apart. And I layered it with the silver pattern paper, yellow pattern paper, and the cut apart. Love how this turned out simple. And then I added a sticker that I had from the sticker pack. Life is an adventure. Enjoy the ride. Love this card. Love the colors. So Disney, right? So that's the card for my swap partner. I will leave a note there so she can use that. I made some rosettes. It's plain, so my swap partner can use it on projects. I did not embellish it, so it's easy for, you know, whoever receives it get to use it on her project. And what else? And I also made this cute little mini junk journal. I sewed on every part of this, the binder, the cover. I added glitter stars to the ends of this yarn that I used to close this up. And I love how this journal came out. You know, this was my first time making junk journals, and I wanted to make one so my swap partner can use it. So that's what it looks like. I added cut aparts, a lot of cut aparts, so that's what that looks like. This is another page. I added a pocket and a pocket here to hold the tag. I tied seam binding onto the tops. I also added seam binding on paper clips. So these are It's so cute. So that is the junk journal. Love how that turned out. So these are clipboards that I created. I also had some die cuts of this pretzel, the Mickey head pretzels. I didn't want to take it off this clipboard because it's on those removable dots. But I do have an acetate on here so that way it won't tear the paper. But this is the two pretzels. So cute, huh? So I just did a simple bag topper using the trim and that bowl that I can't tell you where it's from, who makes that die. So this is the larger clipboard, and this will be holding some of the packaging. And this is the smaller clipboard, and I also added like a dangle to the front, and they're on ball chains, and these are acrylics. And I added the bell and a little tiny tassel. So this is the Mickey head, and this one has the mini purse. So that is the clipboards. And last of all, I created this camera gift box. It turned out so pretty. It's actually the die that I had for this is not a gift box die. I had to create my own box for it. I added this cute hands, and I had added the foam board so it's sturdy, and the glitter paper on the top. This is a shaker lens. I cut a little sentiment out here for happy times. And I added the Mickey head here for the backing. So that's what I did. And this is the camera strap that goes to the side here. I took it out for shipping so it doesn't get crushed, and put it in here. So in this gift box, I made a camera mini album. It's really like a simple album, but I'm using it for embellishments right now, and the recipient can take it all out and use it for an album. You know, whatever pictures they got from Disney, they can put it all in here. But this simple, just added all the whatever came with the camera, and then I just added stickers to keep it flat, because if I embellished it, it won't fit in this gift box because it's perfect like this. So first page, I added these bowls that I created. And the second page is this words on the flag banner. Dream and happy. I added another flag banner with magic on it. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna need a drink. Thank you. This is the bowl that comes with that album kit that I showed you earlier. That's the size. And I still don't remember where these bowls, what cutting die they are. I couldn't find it. I wanted to make more and I couldn't find it. So I had to create something else, another bowl. So I have 3 little ones here, a very large one there, and I had put all of these on foam, so they're dimensional. I did shakers on this page. See that? Cute shakers, the treat shakers. I got the mini one and the 2 larger one, and a star. There's a castle in here. And the last page, I have a Mickey head shaker and the castle. So that's what this looks like. I love how it made my bind, kept it flat, and now it goes right into this gift box. See how deep it is? Hold on, I think I got something in there. I love how it turned out. I got my maker sticker here. I put some cardstock down there. It turned out so pretty. It took some time, but I loved it. I enjoyed it because, when I'm working with Disney paper, it makes me happy. And I enjoy every minute of creating for my swap partners. I hope they'll like everything that I send them in this swap. I think that's it for the. I'm not going to show the hostess gift. I will let her show it because I want her to be surprised. But I do have gifts in here for my swap partner, and I will have them be surprised and let them open it up. And I also have a few more gifts in that pocket of the backpack. So I thank you all for coming by, watching my video. I hope everyone is going to enjoy what they receive. Diane, thank you again for hosting this second annual, and this time I made it to join in. So I hope you like what I created, girl. And you have a safe trip, okay? You enjoy your family over the holidays and safe travel. Everyone, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, for liking. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and I will try to get to your comments. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I want my channel to grow because I know I can share a lot of stuff in the future. So hopefully I will do that. So you folks have a wonderful, wonderful day tomorrow as I'm going to be sending these guys in the mail. Enjoy your weekend and be safe on the road, guys. Do what you love. Happy crafting. Aloha.